Good. This time we're going to do it again. We're going to turn it up there. We're going to pause it, feel it, and then you're going to hit it, okay? Just turn it up there, though. Take your time. Pause it, feel it, and then give it a rip. Wow. We get up here, and right here, you know, again, the club is set perfectly here. And ideally, this club would just continue to go up the forearm. Watch how the club is going to change and start to go steeper. And that's the beginning of, see how it lifts up there off plane? That's the beginning of the club getting steep and us seeing just this, right? Just this right here, where the club is just a little above the right forearm, okay? That club's going to come in steep, and that club face is also shut right there, right? This one here, we get up here, club face a little bit better. But look at how much better at the top and how much we've turned. Watch this. Right here, watch how the club doesn't change shafts now, doesn't change planes, it just goes right up there. Look at that, boom, right up there. We get to a little deeper position up there, and now your transition is already preset to come right back down. Let's find the toggle. Your transition is ready to come right back down, and boom, and look at this. Now we're going to get this club right on the forearm, okay? This guy right here can turn through the golf ball, right, with this club right here and start this ball in front of them very easily, right? This guy right here is going to really have to back up and out of it, or that ball's going to start left.
You know, it's amazing because, I mean, like I've talked to other, you know, really advanced golfers, and they're like, oh, for you to move the downswing shaft plane, you know, a few inches, it takes like months. You're able to do it
in just a couple minutes, right? Well, and that's why, though, we teach the way we do, and that's why it's all about the setup number one, the backswing number two, right? If you're getting disconnected in the backswing, and this is what people don't understand, is if there's any bit of lift of the arms above the rotation of the body, that's going to result in a transition that's going to get steep, right? And you'll see a lot of the professionals who play the nice little high cuts all the time, they actually don't mind that move. They actually don't mind coming a little closer to the right elbow and staying on top because they're trying to hit that really high squeeze cut, right? But for the player who is kind of thinking about a draw, right, thinking about something else, and that club gets steep there, there's no way for them to get there unless they drop it underneath, right? So now, though, here's the thing. When the arms got moved up by the body and the hand path, right, just stays on plane with the shoulders, we think about Ben Hogan's pane of glass through his neck, right? When the hand path just stays on the shoulders, now all of a sudden my transition has nowhere else to go but right back where it came from. But the second my hands move up, now when I transition, they're going to come out and across, okay? So the key for us and the way we get everybody doing that is, again, it's just about, all right, keeping the club in front of my hands, keeping the hands in front of my body as I turn them up there, and then everything is preset for you to just be aggressive with your hands and then aggressive with your turn a little bit later through the golf ball, okay?
Makes a lot of sense.
Really good. How has the driver been?
It's been good.
Okay. What kind of ball flight you been playing?
The ball flight, I'll either, you know, slight draw or slight cut, but then again, like the dispersion, what I noticed is the height is a lot higher.
Right.
Yeah. So I think maybe weakening the right hand on top.
Yeah. And I think the height, is the height too high, or is it getting like, you know, is it getting kind of spinny high a little bit?
No, more like
okay.
Flat. Yeah.
Good, perfect, because that's what we want, right? The thing that I would expect maybe to see, and what happens with the driver, it's longer and heavier, so we probably wouldn't see as much of the steepness in the transition as we would with the driver, because the club will fall behind and underneath a little bit more. If we do get a little bit too spinny and up and a little bit too right, that would come from the same thing, the little bit of the steep transition, okay? But let's go ahead and hit a couple of these. Good, so go ahead and set up. I'm gonna get you set up a little bit here. Hold it right here. I wanna get a little more shape to this setup like we talked about with that reverse K in the 8-iron, right? I just wanna have that left hip a little bit more forward. Excellent, head's a little bit more back. Awesome, here we go. Just smooth turn up to the top of the body and unwind behind this golf ball. Close. So I want to feel you really with this. I want to have you feel very dead hands, okay? I think really the only place the club is getting disconnected is just up at the top where there's a little bit of a late wrist set, okay? So I don't want you to even try to hinge this club as much. I want you to try to feel this club wider, right? And a little bit softer hinge of the wrists, okay? Almost feeling like you're kind of Steve Stricker, right? Hitting a driver like Steve Stricker, kind of feeling the hands a little bit more dead, really using the body's turn back and through here, okay? Yep, much better there, much better here. fantastic, okay? This club is, can you feel the difference? This club is with your body now. It's not getting tossed behind your body because of some late wrist set there. Just quiet hands and just turn it to the top. Much better. Higher and straighter. Good. Go up the top for me and hold it. So what does that feel like?
Feels like turned under.
Turned under? Okay, turn one up there for me and turn it under there like that. Beautiful. Good. Again. And just turn that body up there. Keep the elbow close to the left. Good. Beautiful right there. Fantastic. Awesome. Okay, go ahead one more time for me. Good. Hold it there. Excellent. You can try to give it a rip through the golf ball if you want from there. Good. Close. It's all right. So this is going to be really a big key for us, right? Again, the club gets contorted with just a little bit of the excess wrist movement, okay? Look at how as you turn this one up here with what feels like the dead hands, the club is still sets, but look at where we get. Club more down the line and toe more down, right? Look at that club though there, and then watch where we get at the top of the swing. Better, but still a little bit of cross, right? Still a little bit of cross. So I want you to really feel, I want to do some hidekis here with the driver. This is a great one, and I want to really feel kind of that position at the top where, all right, a little more under, right, and the club pointing a little bit more to the left of the top. And you just working on trying to turn that baby up there, okay? Turn it up there, not trying to manipulate it with the hands. Here you go. Awesome. Bump the hip a little bit, chest back slightly. Very nice here. And then just turn everything up there and turn that feeling at the top. Boom, beautiful, awesome right there. Go ahead, do it again one more time. Turn it up there, pause it, feel it. Good. This time we're gonna do it again. We're gonna turn it up there, we're gonna pause it, feel it, and then you're gonna hit it, okay? Just turn it up there though, take your time, pause it, feel it, and then give it a rip. Wow. Good, okay? A couple more like that. Okay. Really, really good. I'll show you what that looks like. Same thing, really working it up there, turning it up there once and feeling it. Good, beautiful, good. And then doing it again and fooling yourself to pausing and then hitting it, okay? Same thing, turn it up there. Yes, rip it. It's okay, just body got a little bit in front, arm stayed a little bit behind, okay? One more. Look at this position though, we get to be up here. And you're actually hitting the golf ball from there.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Much more down the line, toe more down, right? Again, from there, the only thing that happened on that swing was kind of what we saw before is body was in front, club was behind, and then boom, we hit a little bit on the toe, okay?
So
but
this kind of feel like I have to maybe...
Yeah, keep a little cup in that wrist up there, absolutely, okay? Turn it up there once, feel it, get it up there, and then you're gonna do it again, beautiful. And then you're gonna do it again, pause up there, and then attack that golf ball, just unwind. Get the hands going fast. Beautiful right there. Best one of the day.
That hand feels faster on that one.
For sure. And that is so much more important. The longer the club gets, the heavier the club gets, the more the hands want to just fall behind, right? Because of the weight. So that's why it's so much more important, the little patience in transition, not trying to hit it hard with the body early, but allowing these hands to speed up and then hitting it harder with the body late with these longer clubs especially, okay? Give me one more like that and we'll get Caden in here and see what we can do for him, okay? That was fantastic though, right there. And this is just a great display here of kind of how to work a change at the top. You're doing everything correct. You're turning everything up there to this position. You're getting to know it, you're feeling it. You're going back down to the golf ball, you're doing it again, right? And then you're hitting it from there. Boom, awesome, wow, so much easier. Good, same thing again. Good, give it a rip.
Can't do it for you anymore.
Good. Awesome. And so the now that we have the club face more square up top, right, now we're going to be able to, as you work on, and that's fine to see that because that's just you rotating through. Oh, look at that, right? Right on the shoulder. Look how the club just boom right into the slot.
Oh, wow.
Right in the inside the golf ball, right?
Yeah.
And then it's just about you working on the timing a little bit of allowing the club to release from a place where before, again, you had to hold on for dear life. Otherwise, that ball was going hard left, okay? But so the big reminders for you here, right, with the driver are just making sure that, okay, you're working on turning this position to the top. I think the hands were just getting a little active with the driver, right? And it was causing a disconnection of the club head and the hands and causing that kind of across the line and closed look, okay? So we talked about being a little bit more passive with the hands with a longer club that doesn't need as much angle of attack, right? It's going to be a little shallower, so we can be a little bit more passive with the hands up there, and we can begin to feel, all right, a little more under and a little bit more pointed left. Good, feel that, boom. Get up there, feel it, good. And this is exactly how you work a change. Get there, boom, and now get everything going. Get the hands going and boom, turn through, okay? Really, really good.
Perfect.
Should we bring the little guy over?
Let's do it.
Let's do it, call him over.